Hello again. This is part 2 in my response to the 200 subscriber contest, celebration, jubilee, and the part that I'm not looking forward to. Answering questions is easy. Trying to fill 5 minutes with a story, no, that's not so easy, but we'll see what happens. So there was a list of choices, and we're supposed to somehow fashion that into a narrative. Thank you. Thank you for this assignment. It's very special. Once upon a time, there was a land that stood still. Well, time stood still. Land doesn't move usually. Well, actually, the time didn't stand still either because time doesn't have legs, but nothing changed. Nothing was allowed to change. There were no watches, no calendars. Everything stayed the same. Hadn't always been that way. It had once been your average, typical tick-tock kind of place where time progressed. People supposedly progressed. Things moved on. But that was before the man-sized interdimensional insects arrived. At first, the man-sized interdimensional insects were fairly decent creatures. The humans and the giant insects hit it off. They even found a way of barter. Nobody saw it coming, but who knew insects like cookies? And so the humans gave the giant insects cookies, and the cookies gave the humans some of their technology to improve their lives. And for a while, everyone was happy. But as things progressed, as they usually do, power struggles broke out, differences arose, and the insects with their superior technology, because they were interdimensional, man-sized insects, began to assert themselves. They didn't like change, so clocks were made illegal. They loved cookies, so cookies were made the only acceptable form of currency. It didn't happen overnight. It was slow, it was insidious. But before they knew it, the humans were under the antennae of the man-sized interdimensional insects. And things became impossible. The humans were unhappy, and no one smiled, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Because the insects decided they liked it when the humans didn't smile. And they made that illegal too. No smiling. Ever. The insects couldn't smile. So why should the humans smile? The humans, being humans, soon went from being sad to being completely pissed off, angry, torches and pitchforks mad. And they began to plot. They began to scheme. And they began to want to rid themselves of the man-size interdimensional insects. At first, they thought about a frontal attack, but that was ruled out because of the superior technology of the interdimensional insects. Then diplomacy was considered. But they soon realized insects aren't really big on diplomacy. But finally, the solution came to them. The cookies. That's where they had them. That was the insect's weakness. And so, on the anniversary of the arrival of the man-sized interdimensional traveling insects, the humans, the unsmiling humans, the subservient humans, invited the insects to a giant celebration where they said they were going to unroll a whole new line of giant, extra special cookies. Cookies, the insects thought. And their suspicion went down because they were blinded by cookies. And as the day arrived and the insects came to the celebration, the humans presented each of them with a giant cookie. And the insects were happy. They explored it. They felt it. They sniffed it. They touched it. Little suspecting that those devious, underhanded humans had poisoned the cookies with bug spray. And as the man-sized interdimensional insects died off, one by one, smiles began to reappear on the faces of the humans. And it was no longer illegal to smile. And the humans were happy as they contritely went back to killing each other instead of giant insects. The end. I hope you enjoyed your story. Good contest. I like the first part better than the second part. Good luck to everybody who enters. I'm looking forward to watching, hearing your answers, and especially your stories. Take care. Be well. Have an awesome week. Bye.